here is I hope I didn't hit the button. Okay. Here is the Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. And I noticed with this deck too that it's very serious looks. There's like never any fun with some of these pictures, like, but the Queen of Cups is, see? So she's somebody who's, I'm calling her the third party, or he, she. It could be either. It doesn't have to represent man or woman. It could be just that the element of that energy, because the Tower is right here. Okay? So Aries, what you need to start looking at is making sure there's no third parties involved on either side. And maybe it's really not a third party. Maybe it's more of something that already happened in the past, and we're trying to not let that affect our future. So it could be a previous hurt or a previous behavior, a fight that you had or a fight that you're gonna have that makes you think of something else or someone else. And so my advice to you is to stay looking forward, not backward. Don't be nostalgic about anything in your past, because all of those hurts happened for a reason. They brought you to a path and they brought you forward. And there were so many good things coming to you. As I had said in my general reading, we have so many good things coming, and the only thing that can stop you from succeeding is you. So don't let gossip mongers, people with different agendas than yours, and you won't always know what their agenda is, no matter how much they come to tell you something. So watch listening to the gossip, because I mean, it certainly could be a family member as well. As I don't feel like it's the couple myself. I feel like the king and the queen here are very strong, and they've overcome all awesome things right now. They've overcome a lot of old issues, and sometimes forget where they came from. I think that's it. And obviously two different things going on here. So I would watch who we're talking to, what we're talking about, and if it's getting repeated. So maybe put a test out there to these people you think you trust, because it could be a friend. It could be somebody really close to you, and that's probably why I'm thinking like it would be boyfriend, girlfriend, but I don't think it is. I think it's a friend, and I think they're trying to cause problems because they're jealous or envious of the situation. And you're not going to see it coming, because here's the Chariot coming in hot and heavy and fast. And we don't want you to mess up what you already got by believing something that's not true. And the Magician can go either way, because you can embody the Magician yourself. So sometimes a magician can be seen as a trickster or somebody who is looking to cause problems, not necessarily somebody who's your friend. And maybe this Page is the person that's coming to tell you that. So listen hard, because it may not involve, maybe more about a family member deceiving you. And that Tower's coming. So just be aware come January, February, March that you are going to have something to deal with. And there's the Queen of Wands as well now. So we have all the queens here. Too many people involved in your business. Too many people know your past. And they know that things to manipulate you with. So somebody from your past, doesn't have to be an ex, it can be somebody from your past, literally. Anybody you were friends with, could be family. I worry about family sometimes. I don't have much left, but sometimes things get said, and then you got to watch your Four of Pentacles. Listen, take care of you and your family. Do not take care of people who do not live in your home, who do not owe you anything, who you do not owe anything, I mean. Because somebody's going to come in and act like you owe them something for something that happened a long time ago. So, do the right thing here. Do not take your household hard-earned money and hand it off to somebody else because they make you feel guilty. Do not, whatever you do, help somebody who is not even trying to help themselves. I think the relationship is really strong between you and your significant other, so I don't think that is the issue. But it is going to start causing problems if you keep doing the here's some money for you kind of thing. Take care of you, your family, your children if you have any, and everything else will flow. This little joke that's going on here with these people, they will disappear quickly when they realize you're onto their game. Don't feel sorry for everybody, even if it is your family, because guess what? They're adults. They put themselves in harm's way, and they're looking for you to solve their problem. It's not your job to solve their problem. You are a full-grown adult with your own life and your own family. Stop taking care of everybody else. Okay? Because your significant other, partner, husband, boyfriend, friend, family member that has always been there for you and always done for you and is willing to compromise and work with you, has even eliminated certain things from his life that some people wouldn't, just to build that family with you. Or you're going to be here at this 4 cups level, see? You're not happy with what you got, and they're trying to offer you a solution with the 4th cup. So please, be mindful of what you're doing and saying to others, because they will misconstrue what you say and do and hold it against you. And I really don't want to do these cards going further, but the Ace of Wands is on the bottom. Okay? So something is coming in your way. And I didn't get the Towers, so maybe it's not a horrible thing, but it is something that's going to have an effect on your relationships if you do not put that border up. Okay, so you need to create borders for people who are not willing to even jump over puddles for you, okay? Or they jump over puddles for a week and then they forget about it, and next week you owe them everything. 4 cups is doubt, melancholy, a feeling of disenchantment, apathy, disconnection, and boredom. A general sense of discouragement. So stop thinking about the past. Get your head out of it. You are here today, and 2025 is coming. And you need to put all that shit away from the past. All of that shit that created so much drama for you in your current relationship already. And put it away. Because you two need to go forward and take care of your lives without that bullshit. Okay? There's the door. Leave. See you. Bye. I have my plans, my life, and my shit's going in the right direction, and you are not coming back in here to take it out. Okay? Yeah, we may be family. Yeah, we may be friends. Yeah, we may be this or that, but you have to set the boundaries on how much you're going to allow, no matter who it is, friend, family. You have to put that boundary in there. You really do. Because others are starting to take advantage. And that's going to put a strain on your relationship. And you don't want to start the year like that. You really don't. Because there's so much potential going forward. You have a new business in mind so that you're home all the time. And you can do what you need to do and still make money. Still have the things in your life that are important. And how many people in your life can actually help you do that? How many people are willing to stick around to do that with you? That's what you have to prioritize. And although it might not make you happy in the beginning, and you might be pissed off for a while, it's okay. But I'm telling you, to prevent and going forward, you need to provide boundaries for every single person in your life, including your family and your friends who don't understand. And that's on both sides, male or female. There are boundaries that need to be taken, and you need to use your intuition to figure out who that is. I think you'll figure it out really quickly. Who keeps taking advantage of you? Oh, the world's coming to an end. Can you help me? I've helped you before. You've never paid me back. You've never even reached out to make it a different thing, and you just keep asking for more. I don't have it. Not for you. And that Page of Cups is coming to tell you who to believe in. But remember, he's Page. He is not your king. Don't believe everything that's told to you from an outside source, because you know the people you know. Okay? Now, we've had all 4 queens here. Each one of them embodies something from the High Priestess, which we also had. So, set your boundaries and your borders and make sure that nobody is being allowed to come past that, because that's how you are going to move forward and be happier. Okay? So we're going to go to the Whispers of the Oracle. We're going to close up January, February, March, move into April, May, and June. Let's see, Aries 2025. What do we want them to know and how to continue to move forward? I don't know if you watched the general collective one coming into this one, but you should definitely watch that one at some point so that you can see where we are at a standpoint for all of us, not just one sign. And you can embody any sign at any time, so it doesn't really matter what your sign is, although I know that many people like to have their own signs separated out. So I'm trying to do that with the yearly report here, yearly empathic reading. Aries, you are fun-loving. You know how to separate work from play. You do so many amazing things, and you are in my North Node. I'm a Libra, and I was born with you in my North Node. You are action. You are planning. You are getting it done. So please don't let people of any kind, your family, your friends, strangers off the street, some idiot that just decided to start trouble for no reason, don't let them kick your ass. Tap into your sacral power. Tap into your power of your chakras, and please kick their ass. Tell them to get out. Okay. That isn't what you wanted to hear, right? Anyways, as we move into April, May, and June, we have spacious mind and soul. Open your mind, open your heart, open your soul. Allow information in so that you can gather the facts you need and make decisions based on correct information, not hearsay, not lies, not half-truths, or manipulations made to break the boundaries that you put in place. You know what? We all have crises in our life, and yes, it's nice to have somebody to rely on, to fall back on, to help out when we need it. But I personally can tell you, I would not want you to hold my hand the entire time just to tell me to get out later on. I want to be there to help somebody grow and learn, and sometimes that means you have to let them fall on their face. Bottom line. You've tried helping before. It didn't work. You're helping again. It's not working. And the next time, it's going to be all your fault that it didn't work. You understand? You see where that goes? Helping. Doesn't work because she still has their own ideas of what's supposed to happen here. And if it doesn't change, and it keeps going that way, you finally have to put a boundary in there and say, absolutely not. So you need to focus on not only making goals for building your life and reaching them, but you also need to have goals in there to put people in their place. Because it's time for you now. This is your life. You're the adult. You don't need a mommy or a daddy to tell you what to do. Although I know we always ask mom and dad what we're doing, how to do this and what, and that's normal. That's a parenting thing. But when it starts to become, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Last year you told me blah blah blah. This year you telling me this? So you lied to me last year, or you're lying to me now? Get it? No. So take some time for yourself. I know that it's hard with all the things we got going on in our lives every day, our routines and all the things that we need to do. But I can tell you the person standing next to you in this battle every day is the one you want to keep standing next to. There is nobody else to top that person, ever. Because that is the one who is going to bend all of their own rules to make you happy. Even when they're pissed, okay? Even when they're pissed. I know, I have a grumpy son. He always seems grumpy. But he is always doing the best things he can do. He's such a good father. And him and his lady, who happens to be an Aries, really so good together. I mean, they talk things out. They work things out. They have boundaries between each other. But they respect each other. And it's so nice to watch that kind of relationship. Although I do like to watch when they get mad at each other, too. Sometimes it's really funny. Your mind, your body, your soul. So as we go into April, May, and June, we want to do some self-healing. I don't want to call it healing so well, but taking care of yourself. Okay? Pause.